Hello, join me to work today in Jambi. I'm working on a research here. The goal is to learn from communities affected by development projects about their complaints to accountability mechanism regarding a land conflict with a palm plantation in the past, and we're gonna learn from it. So we're replacing it. It's freaking hot. What a way to start my journey. But yeah, we're visiting people who filed a complaint and we want to know if the process they entered into gave them good result. If yes, we want to know how, and if not, we want to get their inputs as to how it could have been done better. You might not be able to see this, but it is actually raining currently. It's raining. It's super hot still at the same time. And we're in the middle of a plantation of palm trees.
Apa mobil tuh? Bete.
This is a typical warung in Indonesia. So you can choose the rice with all of these toppings as an option. This is a local recommendation. Actually, it is from a community that I interviewed and he's actually with us. This is a part of the work, building trust, and you do that by eating together. So I cannot speak to camera while we're bonding. We ordered rice here with multiple selection of toppings like beef skin, tempeh, blanch veggie, and most importantly, the place's favorite sop buntut right here, or oxtail soup. The food here is delicious, but the sop buntut is amazing. And they have a very strong beef flavor and quite peppery. The broth is made with clear bone broth, so it's savory and kind of umami from the beef fat, and all of the goodies inside of the bones simmered for a long time. Dari tadi mereka ngomongin aku ya? Hah? Orang mana? Ya aku dengar Korea. So while I was eating, they were talking about me. Like, where does this guy coming from? Now they're counting what we ate, so we're gonna pay. 230 ya.
Sop emang makanan utama di sini kalau sop.
Oh, katanya tadi kalau jam segini biasa makanan sopnya udah habis ya?
Iya.
Beruntung dong hari ini.
Iya, masih. Masih beruntung.
Makasih. Enak sopnya. Besok balik lagi ke sini. Agak jauh ya, Bu ya. You're very cute. So they were like asking me where I'm from, what am I doing here, and whether the foods were great or not. So I'm gonna go back to Jambi City after this. We're just chilling a little bit. Actually, I'm going to directly visit a famous local tourist spot. It's a temple known as Candi Muaro Jambi. Let's go! So before you start going into the temple, there is a retribution post. So you need to pay each person 15k, but I think it goes for locals. So my friend told me that this temple has the widest temple area in Southeast Asia, and mostly not because of the temple alone, but the surrounding area. See? It's very nice. Just an open space where you can bring your family, sit around, bring some food, chill, maybe meditate if you want to. And you can also rent this kind of electric bicycle for you to move around the area. I think it's perfect to go here during the sunset. So they have different temples. That one is Candi Gumpung. It's literally an empty space. There it is. The building looks very old. The bricks. I think it's not very crowded, but it is true that the space is really wide. You can fit like hundreds of thousands of people here. I don't know why I'm knocking this. So my friends say different temple has different purposes. So some is for worshipping, some is for a graveyard, some others are used for other types of functions and purposes. We're gonna go to the next temple over there, we can see it. Karaoke ya? Awalnya aku pikir sound system. It is actually people karaoke. Suaranya nggak jelek-jelek amat loh.
The karaoke doesn't match the vibe here. Doesn't. It didn't pass the vibe check. There are a lot of dragonflies. I heard that when a place has dragonflies in it, it means the quality of the environment is still okay. So my friend also said that this area was potentially used as a university. There were scientific researches and also testimonies saying that people came here to study. This is a Buddhist temple, by the way. These don't look like fortresses, and it's not being used as war-related purposes. It is also said that this area is the inner of the entire area. It's supposed to be bigger, and there are potentially some stupas and some temples buried underground. So if you see like a hill-like shape from the ground, that might be a new temple. So this place is closed at 6 p.m. It's not very late, so I think you should probably go here afternoon, maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, sit down, enjoy the sunset, take a cute pictures, and then walk around, get your steps, and then go back and have dinner. I also think it might be pretty as well in the morning where they emit dew. Yeah, so it's a bit like foggy, a bit chilly in the morning too. It's kind of too late to have seen this right now, but you have the map of the place. Here you go. Kopi Kerinci itu berarti dari pegunungan Kerinci. Gunung Kerinci kan?
Kopi Kerinci, iya dari pegunungan Kerinci. Lomba kopi internasional itu, salah satunya kopi Kerinci masuk lagi juara 3 dunia.
Oh ya? Apa yang bikin kopi Kerinci ini spesial sampai bisa juara 3 dunia itu?
Kopi Kerinci itu memang sudah dikenal itu dari tahun 2015. Awalnya kan di Kerinci itu kan nggak nanam kopi. Banyak kan itu kayu manis, terus kayak bawang gitu, sayur-sayuran apa segala macam. Orang yang support juga untuk mendorong kemajuan kopi di Kerinci itu ada di PH juga bang, 2006 atau 2007. Nah 2015 itu lo baru naik setelah proses dari tahun 2006 tadi itu.
Cepat loh itu?
Iya cepet kan. Tapi memang hobi ngopi juga.
Lumayan. Tapi nggak yang, aku bukan yang tipe harus ngopi. Tapi karena kawan-kawanku suka ngopi semua, aku belajar cara menikmati kopi dan cara cari tahu kopi yang aku suka yang kayak gimana gitu.
Oh gitu.
Ini di salah satu lembaga swadaya masyarakat, NGO di Jambi. Mereka punya kopi. Dan mereka itu kopinya kadang-kadang nge-source dari petani lokal. Jadi langsung petani bawa ke sini, nggak pakai makelar. Tadi mereka mau ngasih gue coba kopi Kerinci dari Gunung Kerinci di sini kan.
Siapa di sini sih?
Hah?
Anu ya, nah Aji sih.
Iya.
Pas nyentuh lidah langsung berasa asam ya.
Iya, itu asamnya no.
Ini pemilik warung kopi nih. Di mana bang warung kopinya bang?
Warungnya di Pasir Putih,
Pasir Putih.
Pitland Kopi.
Pitland Coffee. This is the name of the place. Kopi Kuale. It's very typical of Indonesia to have a lot of stalls like that. You see? It's all right next to each other. They sell different things. So you have almost endless options to get street food over here. In Indonesia, everywhere you go, you will find grilled bread like this or toast like this easily, and they have a lot of toppings. See? This is the list of toppings they've got.
Mana bang?
Oh,
Nah.
makasih loh. They let me take a video.
Nah. Cuy.
So it's kind of, but it's very thick. And I'm using chocolate and also milk and cheese. The cheese goes in. Put a lot of things. Keep putting butter. But I think it's not pure butter, it's like a combination of margarine and also maybe butter. Inside we have chocolate and also cheese. And this is only for me, I would not be able to finish everything. So we have this entire thing to ourselves. This is a lot of food. It's filled with cheese entirely, golden brown and crispy. So I'm just sitting here right next to the street eating grilled toast. The cheese is not like the stretchy, stringy cheese, it's more like cheddar. And then you have the condensed milk. Marrying both the cheese and also condensed milk, it becomes a dessert. It's a very common dessert that you find here, a combination of cheese and condensed milk. Chocolate and condensed milk. So the top part is cheese, the lower part is chocolate. I tried the cheese, so I'm gonna try the chocolate right now. This is certainly not something that you buy for yourself, it's like for sharing. But either way, I tried asking them if they want it, but I think the vendors, they're sick of eating these things already. The chocolate one is more sweet, but it's not overly sweet. The chocolate is now so melty because they have grilled it. And still, it's like chocolate, butter, condensed milk. And I really like that the vendors over here are very friendly. They're like asking me where I'm from and then telling me that my English is good. He knows English a little bit as well. He asked where I stayed. A lot of things. Be prepared when you're going to Indonesia. A lot of people are going to be very friendly and they will ask you so many things. It's just them being so friendly and amicable. So I think I'm done over here. I am not going to try to finish all of these because it's nearly midnight. I think I'm gonna share it with the parking boy over here or the hotel staff. Mas, bayar.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry.
Mas, ini enak, tapi kan saya nggak bisa ngabisin. Dibungkus aja ke Mas ini boleh nggak ya?
Boleh.
Masnya mau nggak ya?
Mau lah.
Mau.
Iya.
Ya udah. Oke.
Apa Instagram, YouTube ya?
Saya lebih aktif di Instagram, tapi ini masuknya YouTube sih nanti.
YouTube juga.
They're asking me for my YouTube account. Oh yeah. Oh,
Kalau maunya ini ya?
Iya.
Yes.
Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you. Kak, thank you. See you.
Thank you. Persons. Such lovely people over here. Well, that's what I love about this country. They're all very amicable. They want to know so much, but to a certain extent, I think they want to ask you some questions. And yeah, if you don't want to answer, it's fine as well. You can say that you're not comfortable answering it. And yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna wrap up my night over here. I'm gonna go back to my hotel. And we'll have a breakfast tomorrow morning if I can wake up.